We gotta go to bed, bro. We're still in Orlando?
This boy got golf in the AM.
Yeah, bro. College
on
golfer,
podcast
can't
shit?
golf.
Now it's podcast time.
Where'd you get the water bottle?
Nigga, that shit was right there. It's nasty ass sippy cup.
Nasty ass sippy cup. So we're staying right now, yo.
Hey man, say man. What's the topic, man?
Same as always.
Well, we need to narrow it down.
Tonight, we always talk about women. We just talk about self-improvement.
Mm-hmm.
But what's the most important thing to talk about from day to day?
The self. Like I bait everybody with the bitches.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know that everybody who needs the advice and needs the help is chasing bitches.
Mm-hmm.
And they're chasing women, and they're chasing pleasure, and they're chasing sex and a pretty girl that they can insert themselves inside. But
It's all lust, though, isn't it?
yeah, but the game, what I teach the game, it revolves around self-worth and self-love and self-confidence.
You gotta be proud of yourself.
Stand in that pocket regardless of what people think about you, and that goes for positive thoughts about you as well.
Mm-hmm.
If everyone thinks you're the man, that don't mean you're the man.
That's what you think, right?
It's about what you think. If everyone thinks you're a horrible person, it don't mean you're a horrible person. Whatever anybody thinks about you means nothing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, everything is all subjective. And your subjective thoughts and ideas are created by sources outside of you. You didn't create them. So if you're gonna care about anyone's opinion, I would hope for it to just be yours.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about when you look at yourself in the mirror? Do you see a handsome dude? Do you see a catch? Do you see a valuable guy? Do you see a dude who is a kind person and is a good person and is a benefit to society and other people? Now, if you don't believe that, you feel like you ain't shit, you ain't worth nothing, you know what I'm saying? You think you're a horrible person, that's when you just gotta focus on you and focus on changing those behaviors to where you can reflect on how you behave, reflect on how you treat people, reflect on how you look, reflect on your life circumstances, and you see nothing but positive things. And maybe not nothing but positive things, but overall positive things.
Mm-hmm.
That idea comes from nothing, has nothing to do with women at all. And if you find a way to get to that point where when you do look in the mirror, you see a stud.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You see a don. You see a great man. When you walk in the world, bitches just come. Self-confidence is obviously a part of the game, but we're not doing this shit for some bitches. You get every bitch, and it's never gonna fulfill you.
Mm-hmm.
Talk to me.
I definitely think we get distracted with that. Me personally, I think it depends on the day. You know, it depends on the attitude. Like some days I feel like I look good, other days I don't. Some days I like see flaws and I'm like, you know what? You know, there's still something good in there.
Mm-hmm.
And then other days I see flaws and I just like think it's the worst possible. I think every day I know I'm kind. I know I'm a good person. I try to treat people right. Often 2 times I give too much and then I get hurt in the because you know,
in the long term.
and people tell me that's an ego, is expecting something that you give to somebody. Like if I do this for you, I would expect something back. And I've had to learn that, you know, that's just not the way it is, you know.
Mm-mm.
No matter what you do, nobody will ever owe you anything, you know.
Now, that should give you an even extra ego boost.
Mhm.
Because
Just to do things for yourself.
people aren't like you.
Mm-hmm.
You are a great guy, a kind guy, an amazing guy. And when you do it for other people, they don't reflect that same energy
Mm-hmm.
because they're not you. You know what I'm saying? Like it should give you more of an ego boost because you know you're even more rare.
But
Most people don't have your character.
But that's the
You know
thing
what
is
I'm saying?
you assume that because you are like this, if you treat other people like this, like eventually there's got to be something that's the same way, right? And it's just like time after time you do that.
There's gonna be another man like you. You know why? Because we're the same species.
But what about the women?
You're
Are they all-
expecting it. You're expecting the same treatment from someone who's
who's not
to
a man?
another entity who's not even the same species as you.
You mean the same sex?
Species.
What? Men and women are the same species.
We're not the same species.
We're humans.
We're different. We're different animals.
I don't know. It's a different sex. I mean, if
Bro,
you think
we're
about it,
bi-
we're all
we're s-
very similar.
we're like not
We are different, but
You're comparing a lion and a lioness. They're like two
but
completely
they're the
different,
same species.
but they're not the same at all.
I'm not saying they're the same, but they're the same.
No.
Species.
No.
They are
I
different.
get what you're saying.
They are different.
But like, nigga, they're two completely different animals.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? A chicken and a rooster. you were expecting the chicken to go. Like, it's not gonna do that. It's not built in them.
Yeah.
The faster you decide to say, I'm gonna stop looking for, I'm gonna just focus on learning what they are and what and you know what I'm saying, who and what they are, rather than trying to find another me, because you're not gonna find it in a woman.
Mhm.
Your biology and psyche is completely different. They don't move the same, they don't act the same, they don't think the same. They have nowhere near the same body composition and strength and all that. Like, bro, they're so different.
Mhm.
So
So what are you saying?
I'm saying, learn them, accept them, and love them, and appreciate them for who and what they are, not for what you want them to be, and not for what society and the world and your parents have told you they were.
Mhm.
Do your own research. Come to your own conclusions based off of the information and evidence that has been presented to you. Don't just hear your mom say, "Yeah, this is how," and you run with it. You gotta form your own shit based off of your own life experiences and information. I guarantee you take that quest to find out the truth, you're gonna learn a lot of stuff that is contrary to what you currently believe.
Mhm.
You know, and I try to make the effort to teach as many dudes the game as I can, and some is gonna absorb the game and take it and go on their own quest and search for truth, and other dudes are gonna ridicule me, say negative things about me when I'm just presenting them with the fact state.
I mean, that's. the
They're
thing right
thinking
there.
I want it to be like this. Women are gonna say I'm a misogynist, I hate women, I hate da 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 da. But
I mean, that's the
I
thing
said
right
it true.
there. You know, like we were all brought up and raised and believe these things from the get-go, and then to think that that's wrong is, you know, it goes against everything we thought. So it's been a learning experience for me, and I've definitely had a good amount of them, and I continue to repeat the same cycle.
it never works out in our favor. That's
Not yet,
when,
at least.
that's
I mean,
when, or you could say yet. Maybe I got it wrong.
I
And at
I
some
don't
level-
disagree, but I
Right,
think
right.
that out there's a small percentage that are good.
That
You know what I'm saying?
I
That,
think-
like,
I
you
think-
treat them good, they treat you good, and it's like, to say like loyalty over love might sound so bad, but it's like that's what I would rather. You know
They
what I'm
don't
saying?
treat you good because you treat them good. They treat you good is because it's who they are.
If you keep their interest,
I mean,
there
you're
might be a better word, but I mean,
you're
that's what I've
saying
noticed.
you're
It's
saying
like,
there's a good woman out there. I think all women are good. I think all women are women. I think everybody is good as much as they are bad. I think we're all evil. I think we're all wicked.
fair.
The only person who walked this planet that wasn't was Jesus.
Mhm.
Everyone else, all of us, including us, are wicked beings.
We
You know what
all
I'm saying?
sin.
And it's because of how the universe created us. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't hate the girl that's scamming on dudes, and I don't hate it. She is only a product of the universe.
Mhm.
She's not a product of her. Anyone in their right mind would be like Jesus. Anyone in their right mind who truly had the choice would be perfect. But we fall short. We do things that aren't good. You know what I'm saying? We do things that just make sense to us at the time, and whatever makes sense to us is also not in our control. Which is why I try to move with a non-judgment mindset. I love all of them as much as I don't fuck with any of them. You know what I'm saying? Who I am is just a result of the universe, nigga. I didn't do this shit. I didn't gain me up this much. The universe gained me up. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm saying.
I didn't make myself absorbent to the information that comes. I just was, and that wasn't me. The universe made me like that. God made me like that. And as much as I am good, I'm pretty sure another person could say I'm evil or wicked. At the end of the day,
Doesn't matter. It's up to God.
it's up to the Most High, bro. Let the hoe be they hoe, man. Find you the best one you can find. and settle down and appreciate her for what she does for you, not for what you want her to do. You know what I'm saying? She not doing what you want her to do, send her off. Send her off. Send her back to the streets. Let her find another piece of shit dude who ain't you.
Yeah.
Give her that punishment. If you really want to punish her, bitch, send her back into the streets. Send her back into the dating market and let her get destroyed by the rest of the piece of shit niggas that's out here. They ain't you. They ain't Brett. They don't got a kind heart. They don't got a good soul. They're not like you. The worst thing you could do to a bitch as payback is send her back to fuck with another dude who ain't you. That's some game. Nigga, that's some game for your brain. Are y'all niggas listening? Nigga, there's no worse punishment than not having me. I'm not going. Y'all niggas be putting your hands on females. I'm not doing none of that. I'm gonna just let her live the rest of her life without me, knowing she had the slight chance of possibly having me. She disrespects you. She flake on you. She play with you. She not moving how you want her to move. Bro, punish her worse than anything else on this planet and leave her alone.
That's where we're gonna end it, folks.
Can y'all niggas cash out me for the free game, please? God damn. Hey man, say man. Kennedy is my. Keep hitting them motherfucking weight skis. Yeah.
All right.
Make today suck and tomorrow will be better. I love y'all boys.
Amen.
Keep hustling.
Keep hustling.